What's up? Radrian5678 here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. And yeah, so today, as I promised, we're definitely going back to the normal hour shift, stuff like that. very busy start of the week for me, but I know y'all don't care about that because, you know, I'm not here to talk about work or anything like that, you know. Actually, I'm here to quite do the opposite. So, anyways, let's see. So we need to actually go around and find the foreign. Oh my god, I hate the fact they put one out here. Let's go ahead and just get that one. It's always so boring to get that one. That one's always like a moment, you know? Like, you know, in like some games where it's like that one mission that everybody just thinks is annoying. Like, for example, Assassin's Creed 3 is that one where Paul Revere just shouts in your ears, to the left, you know, stuff like that. Still annoying, and this is definitely, I think, that mission, you know. But let's go ahead and get through. And oh, hey, Helldivers 2 just got an update. I just got a notification for that too. So very good game, man. So it's such a good game. I might actually do some more videos on it when my friends and I all get it, which good news, that is supposed to be going today. In fact, we're actually supposed to be partying up right about now to play some Helldivers, but you know, I was like, fuck that, I want to play some Assassin's Creed 2 because, well, I need to actually get a video out. So I'm actually I don't know if I want to say if I'm like lagging behind, but I'm trying to, you know, stay up to date and all that stuff. So, but no, seriously though, if y'all haven't played Helldivers 2, I know I've been talking about it for a couple of days, but seriously, it is just, it's a game that we definitely need right now, man. Because if you know, I'm gonna go ahead and not talk about Assassin's Creed for a bit and start talking about how bad monetization has gotten in these days. Like, it was bad enough before the economy went to crap, but now, like, that is, it seemed like it's probably only gonna get worse from here on. It's just, it's so ballsy how, I think it was mainly publishers, but basically there's rumors that they're going to be trying to up the price on brand new games again. So I don't know why, man. I mean, I won't lie, some games deserve it, but still, $100 though, it's $100, and that's kind of where, you know, they want game developers or publishers really want to push the new asking price and want to try to get to that $100, stuff like that. So, and I won't lie, we've been kind of going through that stuff already with all these like special edition, ultimate edition. Ubisoft's been probably one of the first people who started charging $100 for video games, you know, with the gold edition and all that stuff. You know, you get everything that we strip out of the game, you know, for $100 and stuff like that. And most of the stuff isn't really that worth it, but you know, hey, people buy it. So, you know, and at the end of the day, that's pretty much what a company is all about, you know. It's all about making money and stuff. That's how you survive, you know. But nah, man, Helldivers, like I said, man, that's a game that we need right now for sure. Because you know, it kind of just proves that you don't need to spend 70% of your development time making the shop and stuff like that to find a way to monetize and, you know, hypnotize gamers into you know, buying your crap and stuff like that. Really, you can make a fun game and monetize it and it'd be okay, you know. Like, seriously, I'm not against monetization, I'm just against how monetization has been handled in bad games, you know. So, but yeah, once again, Helldivers 2 devs, good on you guys. So, all right, well, I managed to kill the time, so let's go ahead and speak to Claudia.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Alright, so this is a very, very cool system that had pretty much never been brought back to the Assassin's Creed series for some reason. Maybe people didn't like it, but I always liked it. I didn't mind this one. Basically, now this villa is gonna be our like kind of like our city builder kind of thing, too. So this is where we can keep track of like how we're doing in terms of monetization. Speaking of monetization, am I right? But yeah, so right now, in total, so the value of Monterigoni, oh fuck me, I'm gonna call it Monty. So, in terms of value of Monty, it's making about 1755, and us for our income, we're only getting 175. And this just shows us, all the things that we can unlock and stuff like that. But what we're gonna be doing, I think about now, is that we're gonna be able to build the city up a bit. And as you can see, the city is quite shitty, and it's pretty much going to allow us to, like, when we upgrade it, it's gonna have more people coming in. It's gonna feel more alive. It's gonna be less trashy and stuff like that. It's gonna be good. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool system.
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an arquitecto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle, I like this arquitecto.
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Alright. So this is all the buildings that we can upgrade right now and stuff like that. And right now there's no bank and there's no art merchant. And really there's not a lot of stuff here too. But each time you increase the city and all that stuff, it's gonna further increase the value. Now these 5 buildings here, so they're all pretty much merchants, stuff like that. We got the tailor, which you can change the color of our outfits. We got the bank, which will be able to increase the city's revenue. And of course we got the art merchants where we can purchase art and stuff like that and put it around the main house we have here. So, and then as I said, each time it will increase the city's value. But as you can see, with the art merchant, the blacksmith, the doctor, the tailor, each time we upgrade it to a higher rate, we'll get more percentages off of all purchases. We get a discount, stuff like that, which makes a lot of sense because we're paying for the damn thing. Anyways, so I say we'll go ahead and just try to get some of the cheapest stuff. Cheapest stuff's gonna be, oh, here we go. So the cheapest thing right now we got is the tailor. I need a tailor because I ripped my pants. SpongeBob reference? Anyone? No? Okay. Anyways, and then we'll go ahead and get an art merchant too. So now we got all the buildings unlocked and stuff like that. So that's nice, real nice. And that is about all we can do right now. But the good thing is though that we get about 5% off of all the merchants out there, stuff like that. So, but I think the best thing to do is to spend lots of money and try to build the city up as much as we can first before we buy any like armor and weapons and all that stuff. That way we can increase the amount of money that we get personally and try to use that money to, spend it on armor and all that stuff. Basically all we need to do is try to not suck at the game and we can pretty much survive.
Ezio, my boy, I think it's time I showed you something.
Shit, this is the coolest building in the entire game. Or the coolest room in the entire game.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located throughout Italia. Hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
Alright, so basically...
In order to achieve
oh, okay.
perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
In other words, if we want to finish the game, we have to get the armor and all that stuff. So, but once again, this is Gold's Room. So, basically, this is the armor of Altair, the assassin you play as in the first game. Now, I don't know why anyone would want to get an armor that is hundreds and hundreds of years old, technically, and it's actually the best armor in the game. But it definitely looks the coolest, for sure. But anyways, what we need to do though is try to find seals in each city to unlock it. Now, the cool thing about these guys here is that these are all assassins, you know, throughout the Assassin's Creed lore and history. And each of these guys are assassins that killed or assassinated, you know, like real life people and all that stuff. But we'll go ahead and investigate them all. So we got Kulan Gal. Atop the pedestal stands a statue of Kulan Gal, the male Mongolian assassin. He used a bow and arrow to shoot Genghis Khan's horse. It looks like something is missing from the pedestal. So, yeah, so this guy's the one who assassinated Genghis Khan, which I know everyone does. No, this is Darius. Atop the pedestal stands the statue of Darius, the male Persian assassin. He used his hidden blade to kill Xerxes, the first recorded use of the hidden blade. So yeah, and I believe you actually meet Darius in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it's literally the only time Assassin's Creed Odyssey is actually introduced an assassin. Which, hey, if you want to kind of consider that game actually being an origin story for the Templars, and you know, and not the assassin, then that kind of makes sense because that's when Assassin's Creed Origins come into play. We got Wei Yu. Atop the pedestal stands the statue of Wei Yu, the male Chinese assassin. He used his spears to kill the first Chinese emperor, Qin Shi Huang. It looks like something blah 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 blah. Alright, and then we got Amunet. Atop the pedestal stands the statue of Amunet, the female Egyptian assassin. She killed Cleopatra with a snake. Now, the cool thing about Amunet is that we also meet her in Assassin's Creed Origin, who turns out, spoiler alert, turns out to be Bayek's wife, Aya. So that's pretty cool. We actually meet Cleopatra and all that stuff, and you actually see all that stuff happen too. So very cool, man. It's very cool how a game this old managed to kind of put a foundation on the newer Assassin's Creed games that happened, you know, before Ezio's time, because obviously Valhalla is just, well, shit. Anyways, you got Iltani. The female Babylonian assassin, she poisoned Alexander the Great. So I wonder if we're gonna see or visit Iltani in that one game in Origins. Probably not. Probably took place like way long ago. But anyway, then you got Leonius, the male Roman assassin. He stabbed Caligula with a dagger. Wow, that's pretty simple. But there you go. So yeah, so all very famous assassins that killed the famous people in history and all that stuff. So pretty cool. So I'm not quite sure about the Cleopatra. I know a lot of people like Cleopatra and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure once we get into Origins, which will be our next weekend game, we'll kind of see how that unfolds and all that stuff. So, which I'm very excited to, because I gotta be honest. And apparently there's a lot of controversies with, you know, who you like more, which game is better, blah blah blah. Why? Because people can't get along, because it's the internet. What else do people do besides argue, right? And make YouTube videos. But anyways, that's not important. Anyways, so what, actually, before we go, let's go ahead and see if we can get any more medicine. Here we go.
I've done what I could.
Alright. So anyways, so yeah, but Bayek is actually my personal favorite assassin in the entire series of Assassin's Creed, you know? Like, one thing that I really do like about Bayek is he definitely has that fatherly presence to him. Because obviously you'll learn that Bayek is, was a father. And, every time, like, he sees, like, you know, like a kid on screen, it's that father of himself come out. But then, like, when it comes that time to, like, assassinate, like, the main targets and stuff like that, like, that dude shows no mercy, man. So, very good character. I love his voice acting. Voice acting did such a good job on him. And, of course, Bayek, is the very first assassin. Like, he's the one who created the assassin order here. He's the reason, why, you know, we go off tall buildings and fall into haystacks. He's the reason why, at least the older assassins like Altair had to sacrifice his ring finger when he earned the hidden blade in order to show his commitment and all. But again, Ezio doesn't have to, because first of all, he's not really an assassin right now, but he's been trained as one. But you have to kind of go through, you know, you have to be greeted into the assassin before becoming one. So, but yeah, and I wouldn't say Ezio is fully trained on being an assassin just yet, but he will be, because, you know, we're playing as him, obviously. And it is called Assassin's Creed.
You are still alive. Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Haha! You found another one! How exciting! This one is tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh! It seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see?
Finally!
What's that?
This is the one I've been waiting on.
Not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course. And why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it. I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
Practice several new assassination techniques while Leonardo tinkers with the codex pages. Alright, so finally we're going to learn how to do different assassination techniques, stuff like that. So instead of just running and stabbing dudes, now we're finally going to be doing some proper assassination techniques. Alright, first, so now we can be able to assassinate from hiding spots. Now that don't only mean just simply like cars of hay or whatever this is supposed to be, but also like from benches as well. There you go. Assassinate in high or low profile. Doing so in low profile reduces the chance of being detected. Alright, so now we do this. Assassinate this dude from over the railing. So yeah, so as you can probably tell, Ezio doesn't just, you know, pull him over, but he uses the hidden blade, stabs him in the chest, and then like pull them over. So it's pretty awesome. And then this is the one I've been waiting on. Is do this, you lock on him, and then boom. And you're gonna see us using that a lot, because it is obviously the best one. So. And then we should also be having a more hidden type of way of assassinating. Well, I'm pretty sure if we were able to, we could. But anyways, go ahead and go back to the shop. Get that to me, shop.
I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank you, Leonardo.
Non c'è di che.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
La Volpe.
The fox.
Shh.
Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps near the Mercato, where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
There we go. Now, here's the cool thing about Ezio. It makes him like a bit. This basically brought a new standard for Assassin's Creed. But as you can see, we got a hidden blade. Well, now Ezio. Now he has 2 hidden blades instead of just 1, and that's very useful. So when we need to like walk up and assassinate like 2 dudes at the same time. So very awesome. It brought in a lot of versatilities. I mean, to be honest, I mean, because Altair, him obviously, he was like, you know, at first he wasn't, but he was raised into the assassins, and had to kind of work his way back up. But Altair only used 1 hidden blade. So, but here's Ezio being able to use 2 hidden blades now, which is awesome. Plus, now, as you can see, we also got a new pair of armor on our arms too. So it's no longer just asleep now. But when we need to fight with a hidden blade for whatever reason, Ezio will be able to. Let's go ahead and get this synchronization point as well. But Ezio will be able to deflect the hidden blade, so we're not just taking straight up damage anymore. So very good, very useful. Like I said, those coda pages are very, very sweet, and I highly. Well, you kind of have to collect them all anyways to get to the end game. Plus that assassination or that assassins, freaking the little things that I showed you guys in that assassin room where we visited all the assassins from the histories and all that cool stuff. We also need to get all those as well. So, but those are very fun to get, like very, very fun. The codex pages are quite simple, but the assassin's tomb thingies, those are very fun. Locate La Volpe, somewhere near the Maxato Vecchio. Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna be such a bad Italian, dude. Alright, so now we need to locate our target. Where is he? Normally our target will be there, yes. Located in gold.
Let there not be nothing vain. You have our hearts and sometimes more, ever grateful for your faith.
So wait, am I supposed to walk up to the dude or just straight up like kill him? Because the thing is in red, so the fuck?
What? My pouch.
Oh,
my money.
your money.
My money.
Your money.
Hey, give me back my money! I'll steal your. I'll tickle your garlic
Get back
bread,
here.
little bitch.
Make me.
Alright. That didn't take long.
I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Messer Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's
next
word on the
target.
street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Yo, he looks so salty. Alright, let's go ahead and get the synchronization point as well. Like I said, we're gonna try to take as many synchronization points as possible. Just because, like, I don't know about y'all, but like that minimap really annoys me when I can't see the layout of the city, you know? So plus it's gonna help us find codec pages and I think there's assassins, what are we gonna call them? Tokens? We're gonna call them tokens. So it's gonna help us find those assassin tokens. Again, near the end game and all that stuff. Oh, and of course, you know, we're recording. Oh, what does my phone need to do? So I really should turn it off, but I use my phone to keep track of the time. So kind of have to have it on.
Keep away from me, fish. guards!
Won't be bashful time, is it?
Alright. La Volpe.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
Nessun problema. Damn, look at this old man move. Alright. So even though Ezio is a pretty good climber, I believe this guy is actually gonna help us learn how to climb a bit. And how to get around the city.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
By, of course, taunting the crap out of us, so. Alright, now we actually gotta move. That was awkward. But we're not gonna talk about it. What's up, boys? What the fuck? Hey, yo, get your ass up there, man. Oh, I can't wait to get that hook blade in Revelations. It's so useful.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Okay, this is a very cool mission because it's gonna introduce us to how to get those assassin seals or the assassin tokens. Not only that, yep, of course, you know, every Italian had to. Oh, actually, I kind of need to do that. Hey guys. Anyways, not only that, but now that I kind of realize it, Assassin's Creed 2, this is their version of a dungeon. You know, like y'all ever played like Final Fantasy? Or any RPG game for that matter, and like how to go through a dungeon where you have to go through a cave or a haunted house or whatever, and at the end it's a treasure chest. That's exactly what this is. So I never realized that. Yo, this game is way ahead of its time, y'all. Way ahead of this time. There's a reason why this is considered like the best Assassin's Creed. Well, actually, Brotherhood, I've heard a lot of people consider it the best Assassin's Creed. It's not my favorite. God, I think Black Flag is personally my favorite, and that's because I'm just a very big fanboy of the pirate life, you know. So I really do like the, you know, I it's just one of those things I can just geek out on. So the pirate life for me. All right, what am I supposed to do here? I should. Oh, okay. What's this? A pirate's life for me. Alright. That's a pretty cool picture. I wouldn't hang that in my room because if I ever bring a girl home, she's gonna be very concerned, but that's a pretty cool picture. Talk about a playground for assassins. Alright. Find a way through the collapsed stairwell. What video game? You literally just told me how to get there, so. It's like showing me the answers to a math problem and then telling me to solve it. It's like, yeah, there's literally no point to it now. But yeah, even though like Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed, Bayek is still my personal favorite assassin. If you want to call him that, I mean, I guess he really technically doesn't become an assassin until like the end of the game, but, or maybe he technically does, because again, like all if not most of the things that the assassins do is all from Bayek's teaching and all. So, oh well. At least that's what I assume. I'm not gonna lie, I'll never actually beat
How
Origins.
long do we have to
The game
stand
is so
here,
long.
Saverio? It's so cold.
What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
That if you do make it home. No spoilers or anything. Just saying. Alright, open the door to the Great Hall. Alright, so now this is more like an actual figure it out kind of situation. Which I think I've already kind of did. Lol. Alright. I completely forgot that there are actually dudes in this room.
Not you! Hurry, I'm losing him!
How you doing, sir? Come on.
There he is!
Try to get me. Come on. Try to get me. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? You can't climb. Bitch. You're dead. Alright. Oh god, watch the message be like, find a way to get up here, after I just showed you how to get up here. Okay, good, it didn't. I was gonna say, now it's just like shoving it in my face. Alright, up here. Where do I go from here? Oh, over there.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I mean, you had two
Told you we
dudes in that
shouldn't
room in
have come
case you
here.
forgot.
If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
Boy, you're gonna need God in a second here. Alright. Supposed to be another dude coming around somewhere. At least I thought it was. Let's give it a second. Wait for. See if those two can walk together over here. Actually, hold up. Is he gonna let me look down? No, it's not. Okay, awesome. Thanks for kind of ruining it for me, game. No! Hey, how you doing? Alright, that was totally part of the plan. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Saverio! I'll be back with the other guards!
Oh, how you doing? Alright, fuck it. Alright, those guys technically didn't catch us, so we're good. But now we gotta catch this guy or he's gonna rat us out.
Leave me alone!
Come here, boy. I got a little garlic bread hidden in my sleeve if you want it.
Run faster!
Come on, it has some mozzarella dipping in it too. Oh crap! I almost thought I failed that. Come here, boy. I'm gonna get you, boy. Oh, this would be a major catch-up right here. Nope, he's gonna drop that. I'm right here, come on.
Leave me alone!
I'm right there.
Run faster!
Okay, this is an now or never kind of situation.
Guards! To arms! To arms!
Ooh, got him. That was close. That was like literally like right at the end there, man. That's where they're at. So, wouldn't be a hard fight. I mean, seriously, all we had to do is just press the counter button and we win automatically. But, hey, man, it wouldn't be as assassin-y.
Res benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, Padre. Bernardo?
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible! The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Alright. It looks like there's gonna be the Templars are gonna try to make a little killing of their own tomorrow.
It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore.
Oh, that's Darius.
I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Sorry, Darius. They meant to stumble over your coffin like that. Or your sarcophagus.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Alright. That's another good thing too, is about this is like easy money. But that's what I mean, man. Like Assassin's Creed 2 had dungeons. I never even noticed that. Like I never noticed that, you know, the term dungeons. There we go. I think we only need 5 more.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But
what is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... what the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici. and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service, along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
So as I said before, I mean, yeah, the Templar Order, they want control, you know, but they do it from the inside, and because the Duke of Firenze is pretty chill dude and all that stuff. You know, obviously he sides with the assassins and all. So, but it seems like tomorrow the Pazzi guy, she's gonna pretty much try to murder the dude out right there in the freaking middle of daylight, and yeah, it's gonna spark a huge fear and scariness throughout the city. But that seems like it's gonna be our next mission for tomorrow. Also, not to forget to mention as well, so unlike the Codex pages where we're going to have to go through synchronization points in order to find them all easier, the assassin's tombs are all going to be marked, but I think they are marked based on the progression of the story and stuff like that. So but we'll be doing those as well, because like I said, those are fun. So like all of those different assassin tombs, they're pretty much like the same, or no, they're not the same, they're all different from one another, so it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.